Hey makers! Now that you've received your August subscription box, follow along with our tutorial on how you can create your own layered chains. Inspired by the Cornish sunset, we have carefully curated these kits so that you can progress your jewellery making skills. We'll start by making the gemstone chain choker necklace together. Lay your beads out in the order you wish them to sit in between the pieces of chain. Take your trace chain and undo the clasp before laying it out against a ruler. We've chosen to cut the chain every 5 cm. For more accurate lengths of chain to keep the beads a more equal distance apart, you could count how many links are in 5 cm and cut that way gently with your side cutters. As you have 5 different types of gemstone bead, you will need 6 5 cm lengths of trace chain in order for the necklace to be of choker length. The lengths of each of the layered chains are completely down to personal preference though, so don't feel obliged to copy us exactly. Once you have cut 5 pieces of chain, with the first piece being the end with a lobster clasp attached, make sure your last piece of chain has a loop on the end so you can fasten the necklace later. Take an eye pin and thread your beads on. We've used 3 to ensure we get our desired choker length when connected to the chain. Form a bend in the wire at the opposite end of the eye pin using your round nose pliers and attach the piece of chain with the lobster clasp. If you're feeling confident, then you could cut the eye pin down before forming your loop. Use your round nose pliers to finish shaping the loop in the eye pin before snipping away any excess wire from the eye pin using side cutters. If necessary, you can tuck under any sharp points with snipe nose pliers. Take another eye pin and repeat this process until you've used your 5 sets of beads. If you're struggling to match your loop to the one already on the end of the pin, you can place your round nose pliers through it and mark with a pen, so that when you come to form your loops they will all be consistent. If you did want your choker at a longer length, then you can either increase the number of beads or add an extra centimetre to the pieces of chain when cutting them. To add chain to the pre-made loop at the opposite end of the eye pin, use snipe nose pliers to gently twist it open. Attach the chain before gently closing the loop again. You can connect your pieces of chain together as you go along, or you can attach all the pieces at the end. Well done makers, you have completed your gemstone choker necklace. Remember, there are endless possibilities with the items we have included in this month's subscription box, as it's all about sparking your creativity and fueling inspiration. For example, if you prefer a bracelet, use this technique but shorten the chain or reduce the amount of beads used. Now we're going to make the pyrite bead drop bar on the elongated chain. Again, this is just one of the many designs that you could make. Start by selecting your head pin and threading the pyrite beads onto the wire. Using the same technique as the choker necklace, create a bend with round nose pliers just above the top bead. Hook your elongated chain by the middle onto the head pin before creating a loop to keep the chain secure. Snip away any excess with side cutters. Now you have a finished elongated drop bead bar necklace. For your final necklace, we've chosen the classic briolette pendant with a curb chain. Although this is a more simple design, it can be tailored to your imagination and complements the gemstone beads so that you can add your own. To start, use your flat nose and snipe nose pliers to gently twist open the jump ring. Add your briolette pendant and your curb chain before gently twisting the jump ring closed. If you twist the ring slightly past the closed position and then back again, this will allow the natural spring of the metal to align the ends to a really secure fit. Well done makers, you have finished making your layered chain set. This subscription box jewellery making kit has been chosen in order for you to gain more freedom than before in terms of unlocking your imagination and creating endless possibilities with this inventory. For example, if you're not a necklace person but prefer a bracelet, why not wrap your choker necklace around your wrist for a layered bracelet effect? You could always make 2 necklaces like this, spreading your pyrite beads out
and using the elongated chain for the choker. We've added some gemstone beads with eye pins onto the curb chain, keeping the briolet as the main focal point. This would allow you to use your trace chain as a pair of gemstone bead earrings with enough spare for the layered bracelet. You can find earwires in your free booster pack along with many other essential findings in order to carry your designs further. We hope you've enjoyed making these kits, chosen especially to represent the golden hour theme of this month's sub-box. Great work once again, makers! We look forward to sharing more jewellery making techniques with you through next month's subscription box. As always, we'd love to see your accomplishments, so do feel free to email in some photos or share via our socials by tagging Kernowcraft.